Welcome to Hornbill TV. This is your anchor, Kekrizanya Solo. Now time for the headlines. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Saturday launched a skating attack at CM Bhupesh Baghel-led Congress government in Chhattisgarh and accused the Chief Minister of working as an ATM of the Gandhi family and looting money from the poor. Protests erupted across Imphal Valley on Saturday against the Assam Rifles' legal notice against politician Vinay Kishore FIR. An FIR has been registered against Union Minister Kaushal Kishore's son, Vikas Kishore, under Arms Act for negligence and misusing licensed arms. Russian ambassador to India, Denis Alipov, has said there is actually a trilateral mechanism among Russia, India and China that has been active prior to 2020. Now for the news in details. Protests erupted across Imphal Valley on Saturday against the Assam Rifles' legal notice against politicians Maheshwar Thunajom. Women staged sit-in protests at many major locations of Uripok, Thangmeiban, Singjamai, Chingmeirong and Lamlong areas. Speaking to Hornbill TV, one of the protesters said they are calling for withdrawal of legal notice against Thunajom immediately. They are also demanding the implementation of NRC in the state, following Maheshwar's alleged derogatory remark against the Assam Rifles during a public meeting held in New Delhi. The AR sent a legal notice to the social worker.
मैं समिंदर कौर महिला प्रभारी योग नीति सोसाइटी से बोल रही हूँ। आज हम जो यहाँ धरना के लिए बैठे हैं, हमारी माँ बहनें सब मिलके जो धरना पे बैठे हैं, ये हम इसलिए बैठे हैं कि हमें थौनाजम महेश्वर के ऊपर जो एलिगेशन लगाया है, हम वो नहीं चाहते हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि वो एलिगेशन हटा दिया जाए, इसलिए और सब जनों को मिलकर असम राइफल जो यहाँ पे है, किसी को भी नहीं, मणिपुरी लोगों को बिल्कुल भी पसंद नहीं आ रहा है। उनका जो व्यवहार है हमारे प्रति, मणिपुरियों के प्रति जो उनका व्यवहार है, वो हमें बिल्कुल भी नहीं पसंद आ रहा है। वो एक तरफा देखते हैं, दोनों तरफ नहीं देख रहे हैं, दोनों तरफ का साइड पक्ष नहीं ले रहे हैं वो। और दूसरी बात ये है कि थौनाजम महेश्वर जो वो अच्छी बातें ही कर रहा है, हमारे लिए ही बोल रहा है, मगर उसका सब लोग सरकार उसका विरोध क्यों कर रही है? अगर उसके ऊपर एलिगेशन लगाया है तो हमारे सबके ऊपर भी एलिगेशन लगा दीजिए, हम लोग सब लोग तैयार हैं। अगर ये और मणिपुर में जल्द से जल्द हमें शांति चाहिए। 3 महीने हो चुके हैं, यहाँ नेट बंद है, सब कुछ बंद है, स्कूल बच्चे अच्छी तरह नहीं जा रहे हैं, फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन पे मुश्किल हो रही है, फार्मर लोग को मुश्किल हो रही है, इतनी प्रॉब्लम हो रही है। सरकार क्यों चुप बैठी है, हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा है। हम चाहते हैं सरकार यहाँ पे ध्यान दे और अपनी चुप्पी तोड़े और हमारे लिए कुछ हो सके, मणिपुर के लिए कुछ हो सके, शांति जितनी जल्दी हो सके शांति लाए। बहुत सारे लोग भूखे मर रहे हैं, रिलीफ कैंप में रह रहे हैं, बेघर हो गए हैं। ये सब हम चाहते हैं जल्दी से जल्दी मणिपुर में शांति लाई जाए और एनआरसी भी चले, एनआरसी भी लागू कर दिया जाए। और बाकी तो सबको पता ही है मीडिया में कि क्या हो रहा है, मगर जानते हुए भी अनजान बनकर अगर सरकार चुप रह रही है तो फिर हमें समझ नहीं आ रहा। अगर ऐसा चलता रहा तो हमारी सब माँ बहनें सब मिलकर बहुत बड़ा रिवॉल्यूशन लाएंगे वो लोग, तो फिर इसके बाद तो फिर सरकार ही इसके लिए साक्षी होगी।
Heading on to the next news. Northeast Institute of Fashion Technology will be organizing the 17th edition of Mega Event celebrating Northeast India Festival in association with Consulate General of India, Milan on 9 September at the historic Museum Villa Necci, Campiglio in the fashion capital of the world, Milan, Italy. Last year, the mega event was successfully organized at Washington, D.C. in USA. This event is initiated to showcase the rich heritage of sustainable textiles of the Northeast region. CEO of NEIFT and Festival Director Vikram Rai Medhi said the Meghalaya Tourism and Nagaland Tourism have joined hands to present the vibrant region of the country to the who's of Milan cultural connoisseurs and political leaders. Ministry of DONER, Ministry of Textiles, KVIC and Ministry of MSME has come forward to support and be associated with the festival. 8 fashion designers from the NER will display their exotic collection in sustainable textiles and weaves of Northeast to be showcased by the top models of Milan fashion industry.
As you know, NEIFT organizes the Celebrating Northeast India Festival for last 16 editions. And from last year we started doing the international, and we successfully conducted in December at Washington DC in America. And this year we are going ahead and doing it at the capital of the fashion world, you can say, Milan, with the support of the Consulate of India at Milan. And I'm very happy to share with you that in this effort, the government of Meghalaya and the government of Nagaland has become partners, and through the Department of Tourism and in Meghalaya also the Department of Art and Culture are supporting this venture of ours. And from the central government we have the support of Ministry of Textiles, Ministry of MSME through KVIC and Ministry of DONER, and there are various organizations, PSUs, without whom it could not have been possible. And a huge team of around 52 people are traveling from Northeast. And on 9th, in a fantastic venue called Villa Neki, Campaglio, it's a very old heritage museum in the heart of Milan, very close to the dome. We will celebrate the spirit, the vibrancy, the colors of Northeast. And we have confirmation of all the top leaders of Milan and Lombardo. Along with, we have associated ourselves with the Italian Chamber of Commerce, who is helping to get the who's of the fashion industry. And Government of India through ICCR is also sending a strong contingent of cultural performers to enthrall the audience in Milan. And we have 8 designers, models, and artists and officials who will be representing Northeast. And I thank all of you for being here, and through your television channels, I request the people of Northeast to wish her all the best and pray for us that we represent the Northeast in its true colors and we come back with fantastic memories. Thank you so much.
Ahead of the G20 summit, which will be held at the newly built state-of-the-art Bharat Mandapam Convention Center at Pragati Maidan on September 9 to 10, several arterial roads and other important areas in the city have been given a facelift. Visuals show illuminated G20 logos installed at the nearest prominent footpath and road roundabouts of Indira Gandhi International Airport and Pragati Maidan Tunnel. Graffitis, sculptures and fountains have also been installed to give the city an aesthetic look. Several metro stations received a makeover with fresh coat of paint on the buildings, pillars, boundary walls and parking lots. Earlier, in the view of upcoming G20 summit, the Delhi police put in place a slew of restrictions to ensure a smooth flow of the traffic in the national capital. A press release issued by the Delhi Traffic Police said that despite sharing the traffic advisory on social media handles and website on the Delhi Traffic Police, it is still receiving a lot of queries from the public about its traffic management plan for the summit. In reference to this, the Delhi Traffic Police has prepared a list of replies to some frequently asked questions on the traffic regulations in the city during the event. An FIR has been registered against Union Minister Kaushal Kishore's son Vikas Kishore under Arms Act for negligence and misusing licensed arms. The complaint is in connection with the Vinay Srivastava murder case. Vinay was shot by his friends using Vikas Kishore's licensed pistol at a house owned by Union Minister and BJP MP Kaushal Kishore on the outskirts of Lucknow. The process to cancel the license is in the process.
थाना ठाकुरगंज स्थित मोहल्ला बेगरिया में विकास किशोर के आवास पर कल दिनांक 1 सितंबर को विनय श्रीवास्तव की हत्या हो गई थी, जिसमें विकास किशोर का लाइसेंसी पिस्टल प्रयुक्त हुआ था। जिसके संबंध में लाइसेंस धारक के विरुद्ध धारा 30 आर्म्स एक्ट के अंतर्गत थाना ठाकुरगंज पर अभियोग पंजीकृत किया गया है एवं लाइसेंस निरस्तीकरण की रिपोर्ट प्रेषित की गई है।
The PSLV C-57.1 rocket carrying the Aditya L1 orbiter lifted off successfully from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sirahikota, Andhra Pradesh at 11:50 a.m. on Saturday. The successful launch of the maiden solar mission of the Indian Space Research Organization came on the heels of the historic lunar landing mission Chandrayaan-3. The ISRO successfully placed a lander on the unexplored lunar South Pole, a feat that put India in the record books as the first country to do so. According to the agency, the Aditya L1 mission is expected to reach the observation point in 4 months. It will be placed in a halo orbit around Lagrangian point 1, which is 1.5 million kilometers away from the Earth in the direction of the Sun. The largest and technically most challenging payload on Aditya L1 is the visible emission line coronagraph. Time for a short break. We'll be back with more news.
Deal weekly lottery kini bi 6 taka te aro chitibo pare 1 crore khali 6 taka. Dear hafta lottery bodli kori dibo apni la jiban.
Welcome back. Heading on to the next news. Revenue Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Jagat Singh Negi, on Friday said that since the onset of monsoon on June 24, about 400 people have died and over 400 have been injured in the rain-related disaster. He said that so far over 2,500 houses have been completely damaged and over 11,000 houses have been partially damaged. Negi said that a large number of people have also lost their life and land. Authorities don't have a pool for land allotment in most of the places in the state. The government shall have to seek amendments in law, and as in most of the places, there are Forest Rights Act implemented in the state, said Negi. He said to speak to the union government in this regard. The Enforcement Directorate has arrested Jet Airways founder Naresh Goyal for allegedly defrauding Canara Bank of 538 crore. Goyal was taken into custody on Friday under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act following a long session of questioning at the Central Agency's office. He will be produced before a special PMLA court in Mumbai today, where the ED will seek for his custodial remand. The case is based on an FIR registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation earlier in May this year. On Friday, the CBI registered an FIR against the chairman of Jet Airways, his wife and others in an alleged bank fraud of 538 crore. Naresh Goyal, his wife Anita, Naresh Goyal Gorang Ananda, Shetty, an unknown public servant and private persons were named as accused in the FIR. An FIR into the matter read that forensic audit conducted in the accounts of Jet Airways Limited revealed fraudulent features like diversion and siphoning of funds. Earlier on Wednesday, the ED conducted Raids in multiple cities including Delhi and Mumbai in the money laundering case against the former promoter of Jet Airways and his associates. A watchman posted at Mirzapur Chowki in Uttar Pradesh set himself on fire on Saturday after being accused of molestation. The watchman reportedly sprinkled fuel and lit fire on himself at the gate of the outpost. According to reports, talks were ongoing between the parties in connection with the molestation case. He is currently undergoing treatment at Divisional Hospital and is said to be in critical condition.
आज लगभग दोपहर में एक सूचना प्राप्त होती है कि गयपुरा चौकी पे चौकीदार सुरेश गौतम इसके खिलाफ एक व्यक्ति ने अपनी मां को परेशान करने के संबंध में एक एप्लीकेशन दिया हुआ था, जिसकी जांच के लिए वहां पे बुलाया गया था और दोनों पक्षों के बीच बैठ के वार्तालाप कराया गया। सुरेश द्वारा मान भी लिया गया और महिला द्वारा बताया गया कि सुरेश के पास उसका आधार कार्ड है। उसी आधार कार्ड को लाने के लिए चौकी इंचार्ज द्वारा उनको बाहर भेजा गया था। बाहर उनके द्वारा जाकर वापसी में गयपुरा चौकी के बाहर अपने ऊपर आग लगा लिया तथा चौकी के अंदर दौड़कर आया। तत्काल मौके पर पुलिस उनको बचाती है तथा जिला अस्पताल इनको इलाज के लिए भेजा गया है। इनकी स्थिति सामान्य है, लैंड ऑर्डर की कोई समस्या नहीं है। साथ ही साथ वहाँ पे फॉरेंसिक की टीम और प्रभारी निरीक्षक तथा अन्य अधिकारीगण मौजूद हैं और एक एक बारीकी कामों पे हम लोग नजर बनाएंगे। एक महिला के बेटे ने एक प्रार्थना पत्र दिया था कि यह व्यक्ति मेरी मां को परेशान करते हैं, बार बार कॉल करते हैं तथा मिलने के लिए बुलाते हैं और धमकी भी देते हैं कि अगर नहीं आओगी तो मैं जान से मार दूंगा, आपके परिवार को नष्ट कर दूंगा। इसी संबंध में एक एप्लीकेशन इनके खिलाफ पड़ा हुआ था। उसी एप्लीकेशन की जांच के लिए दोनों पक्षों को थाने पे बुलाया गया था।
Ruling BJP in Tripura on Saturday branded TIPRA Mota's political stand as an indication of their support towards the double-engine government in the state. Thanking the TPI leaders, BJP State President Rajiv Bhattacharjee lashed out at the opposition CPIM for creating a misleading narrative of the opposition unity. TIPRA Mota had earlier said that they will give their voters free hand to vote for any candidate. Bhattacharjee also said that the senior Congress leaders also did not attend any political rally to canvass for the CPIM candidates due to their organizational weakness in the area.
আমরা দেখেছি যে মহারাজার যে দল প্রদ্যোৎ কিশোর মানিকের যে দল ত্রিপুরা মথার দল উনারাও সেই জোট তাদের যে স্ট্যান্ড নির্বাচনের যে স্ট্যান্ড সেটা পরিষ্কার করেছেন। উনারাও এই সিপিএম কে তারা সমর্থন করেনি। তারা স্থানীয়ভাবে যাকে পছন্দ হয় তাদেরকে সেই প্রার্থীদেরকে ভোট দেওয়ার জন্য আপিল করেছেন। উনারাও জানেন যে এই ত্রিপুরা রাজ্যে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি এই ডাবল ইঞ্জিনের সরকার, কেন্দ্রে নরেন্দ্র মোদীজির সরকার, রাজ্যে প্রফেসর ডক্টর মানিক সাহাজির নেতৃত্বের সরকার যেভাবে এই রাজ্যের উন্নয়ন করছে, জনজাতি হোক আর যে কোনো সমাজের যে কোনো অংশের মানুষই হোক, তারা জানে যে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি যে উন্নয়নের কর্মযজ্ঞ চালাচ্ছে এই ডাবল ইঞ্জিনের সরকার, তাই ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টি একমাত্র পারে ত্রিপুরা রাজ্যের উন্নয়ন করতে। তাই তারাও ওই কমিউনিস্টদের যে জোট ভোট তাকে সমর্থন করেননি। আমি তাদেরকে ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। এবং পাশাপাশি এই কমিউনিস্টের 25 বছরের শাসনে তারা আজকে বড় বড় কথা বলছেন যে উপনির্বাচন নিয়ে, রাজনৈতিক পরিস্থিতি এবং সন্ত্রাস নিয়ে ওনারা কথা বলছেন, গণতন্ত্র নিয়ে কথা বলছেন। আমি আপনাদের কাছে আপনাদের মাধ্যমে তাদেরকে প্রশ্ন রাখতে চাই যে টানা 25 বছর এই রাজ্যের বুকে রাজত্ব করেছে কমিউনিস্টের যে সন্ত্রাস, কমিউনিস্টের যে ক্যাডার, তাদের যে সন্ত্রাস সেটা ত্রিপুরা রাজ্যের মানুষ ভুলে যায়নি। তাই 2018-তে এই ক্যাডার সন্ত্রাসের বিরুদ্ধে আওয়াজ তুলে ত্রিপুরা রাজ্যের মানুষ ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টিকে ক্ষমতায় এনেছে এবং 2023-এও দ্বিতীয়বারের মতো ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির সরকারকে ক্ষমতায় এনেছে। মানুষ চায় উন্নয়ন, সেই উন্নয়নের নিরিখে দাঁড়িয়ে আমরা হলফ করে বলতে পারি ধনপুর এবং বক্সনগরের মানুষ ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টিকে ভোট দেবেন।
National Institute of Technology, Silchar, rusticates 4 students for 1 year and fined 12 other students for assaulting 3 mass workers that took place on 27th July. After a thorough internal investigation that spanned more than a month, NIT Silchar on Friday evening issued rustication notices to 4 students and penalized a sum of 10,000 each on 12 other students. These students, identified as Saurabh Kumar, Meena, Himangshu Rohit Kumar, Meena and Jubair Mahood Protim were suspended, while Raghuvendra Singh, Supratik Saha, Ranjan Kumar Raj, Mirajul Islam Sayem, Jyoti Mor Kalita, Papu Mondal, Abhijit Dole, Kankan Jyotika, Rohit Nandi, Abhinav Goswami and Saurav Jyoti were penalized. Registrar of NIT Silchar, Professor Krishna Lal Vaishnav, who issued the notice, said rules and regulations has to be followed by one and all. Our correspondent Aniruddha Laskar spoke to the registrar of NIT Silchar, Krishna Lal Vaishnav, exclusively a short while ago.
On 27 July this year, some students of NIT Silchar beaten some cooks of their hostels, for which NIT Silchar had to set up an inquiry, and the results of that inquiry has come yesterday. We have with us Dr. Krishnalal Vaishnav, the registrar of this NIT Silchar, and we'd like to know from him what are the steps they have taken after their investigation. So what are the steps you have taken against those students who have done such a ruinous crime?
Yeah, after thorough investigations, we observed that there are total 60 number of students directly, indirectly involved, and we classified the penalty for that. 4 students are given a 1 year, complete 1 year rusticated from the hostels as well academic. 2 semesters, I mean, and other for 12 number of students, they've been the witness of the incidents. We also treated that this is not the right and violated the discipline of the institute. So they're given fine of 10,000 rupees each.
So is it a message that you are going to give to all other students also for not to do things as such?
Yes, because the campus is comprises of around 6,000 students. We have to maintain the rules and regulation and disciplines. And this is a message that we should respect each and every one of the campus dwellers, to respect the disciplines of the institutes, and for that we have done it. And we can't accept any sort of assaults, any sort of other injustice to anyone. So that's why we've taken the action.
So one question now, whether the 3 employees, those cooks, what steps have been taken for them, the medical or other things?
Already we instructed the concerned agencies, outsourcing agencies, they should take care of their medical expenses as well as their all expenses, because they'll be out of their job because of their medical illness. And so long they are not fit to join, they should support them in terms of their financial support. Once they'll fit, they'll resume to their job.
One last question, sir. What message that you are giving by taking such a step?
Yeah, basically the institute is a campus, is a comprised of the families, students, many, and stakeholders are there. We should all respect the discipline of the institutes. And if you're not listening to the discipline, or you're not observing, or you're violating the discipline, obviously you'll face the consequences for that. And parallelly, because students is our students, and we are doing a lot of counseling also, so that we should avoid all those incidents in these institutes. And Dean SW office and the wardens, they're all working how to reach the students so that we can do more better, we can avoid this sort of incident in the futures.
Thank you very much, sir. You have heard the registrar of NIT Silchar, Krishnalal Vaishnav, saying that rules and regulations has to be followed by each and every student of this prestigious institution. In Silchar, Aniruddha Laskar for HornbillTV.
That is all we have for this bulletin. Thank you.